And Peter answered him, Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water. He said, Come. So Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came to Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, Lord, save me. Matthew 14, verses 28 to 33. As long as you have a heart to pray, God has an ear to hear. Look at Peter, he said. He is beginning to sink. The water was up to his knees. It was up to his waist. It was up to his neck. But it was not yet too late for him to cry, Lord, save me. Then he has no sooner said it than the hand of Jesus stretches out to catch him. So, Christian, cry to God, though the devil tells you it is no use. I cannot help feeling that Peter's short and simple prayer was uttered most naturally. Peter was in too great a peril to put any fine language to his prayer. He was too conscious of his danger. He just expressed the strong desire of his soul to be in the simplest manner possible. Lord, save me. And that prayer was heard, and Peter was saved from drowning. Where did Peter pray this prayer? It was not in a place set apart for public worship, nor in his usual place for private prayer, but he prayed as he was sinking in the water. He was in great peril, so he cried out, Lord, save me. It is good to assemble with God's people for prayer if you can, but if you cannot, it matters little, for prayer can ascend to Him from anywhere, all over the world. It is good to have a special spot where you pray at home at the same time. We must never allow ourselves to become the slaves of even such a good habit as that. We must always remember that if we really want to find the Lord by prayer, one poet said, Wherever we seek him, he is found, and every place is hallowed ground. Friends, it is good to have irregular hours of devotion, and to resort to the same place for prayer as far as possible. But still, the spirit of prayer is better even than the habit of prayer. It is better to be able to pray at all times than to make it a rule to pray at certain times and seasons. A Christian is more fully grown in grace when he or she prays about everything than they would if they only prayed over certain conditions and circumstances. I always feel that there is something wrong if I go without prayer for even half an hour in the day. I cannot understand how a Christian can go from morning to evening without prayer. I cannot comprehend how they fight the battle of life without asking for the guarding care of God while the arrows of temptation are flying so thickly around them. I cannot imagine how they can decide what to do in times of perplexity, how they can see their own imperfections or the faults of others without feeling constrained to say all day long, O Lord, guide me, O Lord, forgive me, O Lord, bless my friend. I cannot think how they can be continually receiving mercy from the Lord without saying, God be thanked for this new token of His grace. Do not be content, dear brothers and sisters in Christ, unless you can pray everywhere and at all times, and so obey the apostolic word. Pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Do you, dear friend, feel that you are not living as near to God as you once did? It is the chilling influence of the world telling upon you. Then pray, Lord, save me. Have you fallen into some sin which you fear may bring disgrace upon your profession of faith? Well then, before the sin grows greater, cry, Lord, save me. It may comfort the reader that although this was a prayer of a man in trouble, and a man in whom there was a mixture of unbelief and faith, it succeeded. Our imperfections and infirmities will not prevent prayer from speeding ahead, as long as it is sincere and earnest.